They say ghosts don't exist. But what if they do? What if something beyond our understanding sometimes slips into our world, just long enough to be seen, or caught on camera? Tonight, we'll look at 5 terrifying, unexplained ghost sightings captured on film. No hoaxes. No jump scares. Just real footage. And mystery that refuses to be solved. Let's begin. It was late at night in the province of Pangasinan, Philippines. A family had just come home from a funeral and was preparing for bed. The atmosphere was heavy. Sad. Quiet. But what happened next would terrify them, and shake everyone who watched the security footage. At 2:17 a.m., a motion detector triggered the CCTV camera in the hallway. What it recorded was chilling. A young girl can be seen walking toward a closed bedroom door. But just as she reaches for the handle, a dark figure appears behind her. It's tall, thin, and barely visible, like a shadow without a body. The girl doesn't see it. But her body language changes. She stops. Freezes. Then slowly turns, but nothing's there. Her mother later said she felt something cold pass through the hallway at the exact moment. They only discovered the footage the next morning, and when they watched it, they were horrified. Neighbors claimed the spirit of a deceased relative had returned home to visit one last time. Paranormal experts analyzed the clip. It wasn't edited. The lighting was consistent. No sign of manipulation. Whatever was in that hallway, it wasn't human. And it left no trace. Ghost stories are common in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, site of one of the bloodiest battles in American history. But what a tourist captured there in 2001 left historians speechless. While filming a peaceful section of the battlefield at dusk, the man noticed something strange in his camcorder's viewfinder, a figure standing in the window of an abandoned building. At first, he thought it was a reenactor. But when he looked up with his own eyes, the window was empty. He looked back through the camera, the man was still there. Wearing what appeared to be a Civil War uniform, the figure didn't move. Just stared. The man panned the camera to the left, then back. The window was now completely empty, even on film. He showed the footage to rangers, who confirmed no reenactors were present. The building had been locked for years. Historians cross-referenced the style of uniform. It matched a Confederate officer, who had died on that exact property. The video remains unexplained. It's never been debunked. And those who've seen it say they'll never forget the cold feeling they felt, as if the past itself was watching them. In rural England, a family was enjoying a quiet night around the fireplace of their 300-year-old cottage. It was a cold winter evening. The fire burned strong. One of the children snapped a photo of the flames using a digital camera. But when they looked at the image, what they saw horrified them. A human face, twisted, pale, eyes wide open, was clearly visible inside the fire. It wasn't a trick of light or shadow. The face had distinct features, almost skeletal. And it wasn't anyone in the room. They took more photos. Nothing appeared again. Experts analyzed the image. No double exposure, no Photoshop. The family later discovered that the cottage had once belonged to a widow in the 1800s whose husband had burned to death in the very fireplace they were using. Since then, the family reported strange smells, burning, even when the fire was cold. They eventually moved out. The photo still circulates online. But no one has ever explained the face in the fire. Hospitals are known for strange activity. But this one, in Argentina, caught something that left even doctors shaken. In 2013, late one night, a hospital security guard noticed the motion sensors outside the ICU had triggered, but no one was there. He checked the camera. At exactly 3:06 a.m., a shadowy figure ran across the corridor, moving unnaturally fast. The figure appeared human, but there was no sound. No footsteps. No air movement. And it didn't register on the infrared scanner. Rewinding the footage showed the figure appearing out of nowhere, sprinting past a closed door, and vanishing into a wall. Staff were baffled. Even more disturbing, the patient in room 3, directly in the path of the running figure, died that night, unexpectedly. Some believe the figure was death itself. Others think it was the patient's spirit. The hospital tried to keep the footage quiet, but it was leaked. And now, it's one of the most chilling ghost videos ever recorded. If it's fake, it fooled experts. If it's real, we may have caught a soul in motion. In 2018, a man in Montana set up a motion-triggered trail cam behind his cabin to monitor wildlife. For weeks, he caught deer, bears, and raccoons. But one night, at exactly 2:44 a.m., the camera snapped a photo of something terrifying. A tall, pale figure walking through the woods. It wasn't blurry. It wasn't a trick of light. The figure was humanoid, but elongated. Its arms too long. Its posture unnatural. The man rushed outside. No footprints, no sounds. He posted the image online asking for help identifying the creature. No one could. Paranormal investigators visited the site. They found electromagnetic disturbances in the area where the figure appeared. Animals avoided the spot. Locals began sharing similar stories. A woman claimed her dog refused to go outside on the same night. Another neighbor said he heard whispering in the woods, but saw nothing. To this day, the trail cam photo remains unexplained. Is it a ghost? A cryptid? Something else entirely? No one knows. But everyone agrees, something was out there. All 5 of these encounters were caught by accident. No one was trying to make a viral video. No one was looking for ghosts. They were just recording life. And caught something that shouldn't exist. So what are we seeing? Are these spirits trapped between worlds? Residual energy from past lives? Or are our cameras finally capturing what the human eye has always ignored? One thing is certain, each of these sightings defies explanation. And each one leaves us with more questions than answers. Thanks for watching. If you believe not everything can be explained, if you're drawn to the unknown, subscribe to Mindy Lee for more real ghost stories, mysterious events, and the strangest footage ever recorded. And remember, the camera never lies.